Okay, here we go. Seamless. And we're back. Everybody in? Sorted?
That was it. Chat on now.
Down to the wire on that one. Well done, everybody. Hello, welcome back to part 2 of our turkey shoot. Or is this part 4? 3? I don't know. 3 of the turkey shoot build weekend. Obviously, we're here for you this afternoon until around about sort of 5 o'clock. We're going to be live building, doing some bits and pieces and having a chat and seeing what you guys have all been up to. And then obviously we'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 10 till 12, and then back in the afternoon till 5. Nice lunch, everyone.
Lovely, thank you. Yes, my potato and onion frittata was very nice.
Was it very nice? Very
yes.
Nice. And Andy had a foot long.
I did have only had half of it though.
Oh right, okay, fair enough.
Saving the other half till tomorrow lunch.
That's it. It's tomorrow's lunch.
Exactly.
It's in the fridge.
I've got my cookie to have there.
Oh, look,
nice.
Cookie still. Sponsored by Subway.
Other sandwich shops are available.
Not that I can think of. Either that or Greg's.
Greg's, yeah.
Or if you're in this part of the world, we have Warren's. Anyway, hope you're all doing very well at home. Let me just have a quick look through the chats. Make sure everyone's in the chat rooms, which they are. Corned beef sandwich and brown sauce. Very nice, Nigel.
And if I look like I've been asleep, it's because...
He has.
I have.
Live show thumbnail still showing 10 a.m. Is it? What thumbnail? No, it shouldn't be. If you're on the right one. If you're watching this and it looks like the morning, you're watching the earlier show.
We'll never know because we're talking to him.
Well, this is it. Yeah, we won't know this until he watches this as a replay. That's all good. What else? Phil's masterclass on books, maybe. What is this? What this afternoon show we're going to be about? Where are we? Bacon butty. Very nice indeed.
Oh, I could kill the bacon butty.
You're not allowed bacon butties. You're supposed to be good now.
Oh, no.
You're banned.
Bacon butty sounds really nice.
You're on grass.
Grass.
Yeah.
Lentils, chickpeas.
Oh, no.
Hummus. You know, just does hummus.
That's it. Yeah,
I'd rather...
Dave's had beef and gravy bun with cookies.
Nice.
Wow, that sounds nice. Yeah.
Do you know what I haven't had for a long time? Pork and stuffing sandwich.
No, you know what? I haven't had that either for a long time. No,
I just don't seem to get them a lot anymore, do you?
No.
Pork and stuffing
You
sandwich.
used to get them at fairs and markets and things, don't you?
Yeah. Mind you, nobody really goes anymore, so probably why.
Yeah, you're not allowed to go to those anymore. That's it.
I don't even think they're on Grumpy Dave's menu.
Oh, Rob Nicholas has just had chocolate. Then Martin Ward's had the remains of last night's kebab.
Oh, but that was nice.
That's one like pizza next night, or like for lunch or breakfast. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
But a doner kebab, no, because they sort of congeal again and go a bit.
I don't mind leftover Chinese and pizza, like you've said, but like anything else. Curry's not so bad when you can warm that back up, really, can't you? If you've had an Indian or something, but I don't think a kebab. No, brave. You're very brave.
So yes, I must admit, I don't think I could quite go down that route yet.
Can I just ask him? Are you actually still drunk?
Yeah, perhaps it's just a bit of hair of the dog, isn't it? Definitely. Yeah. And hello, everybody else who's in the actual live chat. On YouTube land as well. Lovely to have you all in here as well. Very, very good. So we had a good morning this morning. So if I show you on mine first. Hold on, I've got to sort my cameras out. Where are we? Here we are. So we've basically got the Mustang together. It's all sorted. Bit of filler, to be honest. I think that was more my making than the kits. And then everywhere else, tiny little bit of filler just under here's. So we just did those as well. That's all looking very nice. We're going to let that sort of dry off a little bit. I've done around and just sanded down the wings during lunch and things, so that's all good. I've painted me little figure, which I'm going to dry brush and give a small wash to in a minute, so he'll suddenly come to life. At the moment, he looks a little bit like a character from Trumpton. So,
Zombie apocalypse.
So anyway, I'm going to give him a little bit of wearing and all the rest of it, and then this afternoon I'm going to build this little guy whilst I'm waiting for the other one to sort of go off and stuff like that. And who wants to come up first? Matt, do you want to show us what you've been up to?
I can go. Hold on. So, click. Hold on. Right, there we go. Let me just zoom in because it's so tiny. Wee, bit much. That'll do. So the truck, I've just gave it a blaster primer on the back, grey primer.
Nice.
And then just stuck the cab on and the doors and the roof and stuff. So I am going to pull out the masking fluid, which I've never tried, so I'll see how this works, and going to mask the windows up, and then we'll see how we go, because we've just been on about spraying. We can't really, I don't know, I might give it a quick coat of paint, we'll see. If not, I'll find something else to potter around with for a few hours. But yeah, coming along, that fits on there.
Are you going to be scratch building windscreen wiper blades then?
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, absolutely.
Seems you've scratch built the windows.
Can't think of how better I want to be doing.
Definitely.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's all right. It's what it is. It's fun. So, it's all right. There you go. So that's where I'm at the minute.
Good. Very nice. And Andy?
The bit that I did before lunch was the dark blue bits of that, which is his chest part, I presume. His
say so.
Upper body, torso.
Yes.
And I put the helmet on just to make sure it fits, and then also the arms will fit on somewhere like that.
Sorry, Andy, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the chat.
Why? What they're saying in chat?
Somebody's asking what an Ulster breakfast was, and it says it's basically a big fry-up consisting of sausage, bacon, beans, eggs, tomatoes, fudge.
What's fudge?
What's a fudge?
Fudge.
I don't know if I want to know either.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh look, is that your pilot? Your pilot figure.
Pilot inside, yeah.
Oh, he's big.
Obviously. Yeah.
Very
Shows you
good.
the things. So yeah, and it closes up and yeah.
Happy days.
I say I do plan to eventually take it all apart again, which is a good thing with Bandai because it all falls apart, and paint it at some stage.
That'll be good.
Excellent. Then weather it so it looks really battered and.
Fudge or no fudge, sign me up for an Austrian breakfast.
Fudge is potato bread.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's new, isn't it?
Potato bread. I've never heard of that.
Might have to look that up.
It's like a tatty scone. That's a brand new one on me.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the name, but potato bread. Okay, we'll look that up.
Yeah, sounds good. I must admit, I would go all with that apart from soda bread. Just go with fried bread.
It's like potato bread, then like having a chip butter.
Yeah.
The self-fudge at Sainsbury's.
I don't know if they do veg at Sainsbury's.
Is it not just like a potato? What do you get? Yeah, what do you get with McDonald's in the mornings?
That's a hash brown.
That's a hash brown.
Hash browns, yeah. We're surely not the same potato. I don't know.
Don't know.
Sure, they'll tell us.
Okay, I'm going to Google.
Google it.
Google fudges.
Google fudge.
What can go wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. Right, if we suddenly cut everybody off, don't panic. It's just I got a small little problem on the YouTube stream, I think. I think we're all right.
Yeah, I looked and it was streaming, all right?
Yeah, I know, and I can see it streaming all right as well. It's just that all the statistics and the chat thing's not working for me at the moment.
Oh, subscribers only message that appeared, right? So we can't see.
You've got to be a subscriber, Andy, to the tube.
Yeah, you have to subscribe to the tube.
Yeah, no, it's working. Dave Borton's just posted a message in there.
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. It's a potato-shaped pancake.
There you go.
It's a wedge-shaped, thin-like pancake. Oh, okay.
Sounds very nice, I must admit.
Warburtons.
Do they make them, do they?
Apparently
it's
so.
It's handy because we have a factory right in front of us.
Oh, it's a Scotch pancake.
It's a what?
Scotch pancake.
Yeah, somebody was saying that earlier, weren't they?
There we go. Sorted. Well, as long as everyone's got it sorted, that's the main thing.
Or Irish pancake, or obviously everyone calls it their own thing.
Yeah.
I'll call it a Nottinghamshire pancake then, eh?
Yeah, just call it a French pancake. A potato pancake, sorry. Right, get this masked up.
Yeah, that's what it is now.
Right, okay, so what we'll do is, if you guys want to crack on a second, I will just take everybody around the various things. Don't forget, obviously the PM is doing a 10% sale day on all kits, plus extra discounts on these little guys down in here. So you get all your various bits and pieces over at the PM store, down in that one. So that's basically 10% off of there, Flory products as well in there and all the rest of it. Obviously we're doing 10% off of the Flory sanders, pigments, washes, and all the rest of it. The discount is added at the checkout with everybody we're talking about today, everyone who's taking part in the sale again, so you can grab them from anyone there. That goes again for high altitude hobbies. If you're in North America or if you're in Canada, things like that, you can just go along and you can buy from Brett over there. You get 10% off and it's added at checkout. And if you're in the EU, you've got Serious Models in Greece. They do all the various stuff and you can get 10% off the Flory Models range in there. Again, it's all added for you directly at checkout, so you don't have to worry about it at all from that point of view. So if we just have a look at some of your great work, see how you guys have been getting on. Have we got anybody finished yet? No, no one's finished yet. I'll keep looking. Okay, I'm waiting for somebody to perk up and stick one in there. So I won't go through all of these now because we've got lots and lots going on, so I'll just be picking out a few as we make our way through. So to start off with, Neil is doing the Spitfire story, the Few. So this is what, the Mark 1 for this particular one. So he's doing this one. Some various parts on the sprues. He's painting on the sprue.
Good for him.
Look, he's even doing the cockpit on the sprue. Very nice. There
Good for you.
Going through the motions of all of that one. Bit of filler. Going through, looking good. Checking your gaps and things. Very good. Well done, Neil. Coming along nicely with that. And what else we got? MiG-21. This is the very nice 72nd one. So again, canopy, all pre-painted from the outside, and the various bits on the bottoms for the greens. Looking very good. That's coming along, taking shape. Be nice when that comes to life, get the paint and especially the decals onto it. The bomb trolley with missing parts. It's got the cross braces in now. Looking good, very good. What else we got? The de Havilland chipmunk. We've got just some bits in there. Nothing really coming on with that one at the moment. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of an update about that later on. What have we got? Cleaned up. This is the one I can't never remember what they're called.
What is it? The Machine Krieger.
That's it. I need to write it down and have it in front of me. So there we go. That's coming along very nicely there. Do you know what? I think I've got a bit of indigestion.
Yeah.
I've walked down me food too quick. Quick, I need a Renee.
Renee?
A Renee. So anyway, that's the nice little cover for it, for the radio equipment. So I presume it's going to have it all rolled up and could just stick it on top with all the equipment shown. Very nice on that. Looking good, coming along with that very nicely. And what else we got? Pramjets. So this is the 72nd Trot. There we go. Poster pens, can't go wrong with poster pens. There we go, looking very nice. Oh look, got a fillet in there.
Pardon?
He's got a little fillet in the middle of it.
Oh, right, okay.
So he's put a little bit of spread in there. Wonder why. So I'm not aware of that, because I know Nathan's built this and he was talking about the not over squeezing it, isn't it, when you put the cockpit in?
Yes.
As in, don't clamp it on the top where you're clamping it, because it tends to push it in. So I'm wondering if this could be a nice little way of getting around it, so it actually just slightly pushes it all apart, which makes a better fit then down on the wings. So could be, but bit of filler, guns on, tailplanes in, very nice indeed. There we go, splash of Mr. Surfacer. Oh, paint going on as well. Crikey. Pushing along very nicely with that one, Colin. Good job. Panzerfaust, the classic. There we go. Looking very nice, coming together. Especially when you think of the age of these things, there's lovely detail onto it. Got the raised bolts and the various bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Looking good. The odd small gap, but you know.
Yeah.
Probably had them in real life. Weld it up.
Overall.
Where are we? Jeep, we did no advantage. The battle droid. Oh look, he's in colour. He's painted.
Is it painted?
Yeah.
Does look cool though, doesn't it? Them things.
Very good. Excellent. Let's say those things are getting hard to find. What have we got? Oh, the Humber. It's in paint as well.
Let's have a look.
No, he's not quite in paint, sorry. He's still in plastic, but he's not far off.
Not far off.
How tiny it is.
Ickle.
Very ickle. Very nice. We like the ickle ones. They're nice. Okay, one more just for the moment. Where are we? The Panzerwagen.
Hey, they're painted.
One in the grey, one in the desert. Cool. Coming along very, very nicely. Excellent job. And where are we? The amusing hobbies. Oh, no more on that one. Oh, Jesus, I've gone too far. Oh, come on. Don't fail me now. The gun, I think we're probably back to where we were, where people just thought, yeah, okay. So we sort of caught up with that one now, which is fine. So as I say, we'll come back to you guys on that in a minute. So what I'm going to do is dry brush my little mate here now. So I just need a bit of oil. Because everyone likes dry brushing with a bit of oil.
Can I just say, I don't know whether Colin's in chat or not, I presume he is, but we haven't forgotten you, Colin, about the things that you've asked us to get. We do keep looking every time we put orders in with our suppliers, and no one's got the bits in yet, have they, Matt?
No.
We do keep looking.
We do. Do.
Okay, so what I need is one of my finest brushes.
Ed's late. What's your excuse?
Oh,
Got a note.
yes, he got a note. Yeah, he's trying to come in quietly. Is he at the back?
Welcome back. So what are you dry brushing with then, Phil?
I'm dry brushing with some Abteilung neutral grey, which is actually more like a buff colour. This one.
Yes, it is.
It's technically, it's not.
It's a very warm grey.
I wouldn't call it grey. Yeah, it's not really grey, is it? I think it's more like a buff than grey.
Yeah. It's one of the things we were discussing the other day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of ignore the names on the bottles because half the time they're not relevant, if that makes sense.
Completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
So I'm highlighting his face.
Ed was looking at Cowboy Bebop, which is why I was late.
And what was your thoughts on it, Ed?
Don't worry, it gets stranger as you get along. Go along.
Yeah.
Right, trying to brush his face. Shall I zoom in a bit so you can see a bit better?
He says, not too much violence, Tony says.
I don't know what you mean. There's none in it.
It's very Quentin Tarantino, isn't it?
But then if you've seen the cartoon,
Yeah.
that's...
It does actually follow the cartoon quite a bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Don't think my camera likes coming in this close. Let me just push it out a bit. I think it's at the limits of what it can see. Hold on, it's losing his parachute. There he is. Oh. So in a minute,
nice.
I'll stab him in the eyes, and then we'll. Hey,
Now give his face a little bit of colour.
that is colour.
Do you know what? I found it works quite well, Phil.
What, do you want me to work on his highlights? So
If you use some dark dirt wash.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him a wash next.
All right, yeah.
That-
And it goes into his eyes and his mouth. and
Yeah,
everything.
blind him.
Yeah.
Do you know what would be better?
Ah,
Rust.
Yeah, I'm doing his entire body though, aren't I?
A reddy one. Make a reddy brown colour and then give his face a wash.
Let me do his body and then I'll do the rest of him.
Okay.
Where's the grain? Okay.
Neil Smalley says, watch Arcane. Way better. If Nathan watching Arcane at the moment?
No, I don't know. I know when John were on, what was that? Wheel of Time or something on Prime? He said it's really good. I don't know. I've never heard of Arcane. What's that on? Is that a Netflix Prime?
Yeah, I think so. Isn't it one of the Korean?
Give him a beard. Yeah, give him a beard, Phil.
Yeah. That's what he needs. Ah, he's blinded. That's it. Oh, he's got no eyes. His eyes.
Needs some in his crotch as well. It's a bit.
Yeah, it's alright. It's fine. See, when that dries out, it'll look great. Oh.
Yeah, cotton dust stick it'll.
Paul says Wheel of Time is far too woke.
Right.
You on full screen, hope you are?
Yep.
Good.
So everyone can enjoy this.
We are. I'm going to watch it on full screen now.
Looks like a zombie, doesn't he?
Yeah, all right. He's because he's still
No,
wet.
that's not your fault. I think it's just the way he's been moulded. It looks real.
Oh.
I don't think he looks that bad.
It's just like got a real round face, hasn't he?
He's got a bit of a moon face. I'll give you that. It's got a bit of a chubby chops.
Do you know what? I was thinking that he's quite a chunky chap. I think.
Yeah.
He's been on the pies.
Which makes a change because normally they're proper chiselled and.
Yes. Buzz
you know.
Lightyear.
Hey, you gonna watch the new one?
Do you know what? That's funny. I saw the trailer for that the other day.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of those you got to me, didn't you?
Yeah, you have. Yeah, it does look alright, doesn't it? Like I say, I want to see the new Ghostbusters, but I'm not going to the cinema. I'm going to wait till it's on TV and we'll watch it. But yeah, I fancy the new Ghostbusters as well. Brins went to see it and he said it's good. So
He took his daughter, didn't he?
yeah, he took his daughter for her birthday and a couple of her friends, and he said it's good. So
Yes.
I think we will go and see that. But yes, when's the new Buzz Lightyear? Buzz Lightyear out?
I don't know. I don't know actually when it's due out. It can't be that long because, as I say, the trailers are all out, aren't they? So. Right.
Watch, it'll be next summer.
Probably. Then it'll be delayed.
So, yours.
Right, anyway, crack on.
Anyway, time to do some painting. Right then.
So, the guys are asking, did you have your nap, Andy?
I did, thank you very much.
So his power
Did you
nap
see the
is
state
alright.
of him when he came on?
Well, Shell woke me up at, well, I said quarter to, and it was more like 10 to, she woke me up. And I was on here for about 9 minutes to.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed he wasn't.
Oh, crack, yeah.
I see. They are saying that the new Ghostbusters is pretty good.
Sweet.
Apparently they had Ecto 1 should have said it where they went to see it.
All right.
Or, you know,
Yes.
which would be alright. That'd be cool. Because there's been a lot of prop guys doing stuff, haven't they, on YouTube?
Oh yeah, tons of it.
Tons of it.
Yeah,
Didn't you
Adam
fancy the big one that Adam
Savage.
Savage is building?
Yeah, that's it.
That's huge, isn't it?
I quite like the cosplay girls as well doing the Stay Puff Marshmallow Man. Have you seen that?
Yeah, and then they're doing the packs, aren't they? Yeah. So, good stuff. Right, I need a bit of foam.
Right, okay, so I think we can leave that for a second. We're going to let that go off, and then what we'll do, we'll get the glass work onto it, we'll get it primed up and everything just a little bit later. So I'm going to stick him out of the way. This little guy will dry off momentarily with his wash on. Look, he's looking better now he's drying. Well, not that you guys can see that, hold on. But I will put a little bit of rust around his face. Because clearly, look, you can see he needs it. Oh. I tell you, it does. It looks like one of these dodgy, you know, sort of, you say, apocalyptic type cartoon series.
Yeah,
it does. It's probably, mind you, at least it's a figure.
It is, which is a lot more than I normally do.
It's a lot more than you get in kits, though, isn't it?
Yes.
So
he's got a bit of a cheeky grin as well.
He's got what?
A bit of a cheeky grin.
Yeah, we kind of see that. Do me camera in.
I can't really, because it's at the limits of trying to go in on this.
Oh, right, okay.
Which one it is. So I'll try a little bit more, see how much we can get. See, I'm sort of losing it. That's about as close as I can get.
Yeah, right, fair enough.
Hold on, I'm going to stab him in the eyes, it'll be fine. Let me just grab something pointy. We'll give him some eyeballs.
Okay.
Wait for it.
It's going to sound painful.
It's going to hurt you more than it is me, mate.
It is, yeah.
He's going to get Buzz-eyed now, isn't
He is. He's going to have them massive eyes.
No, he's not. He'll be fine.
What exactly are you doing? Stabbing him?
Yep. And then the wash in a minute will go in his eyes.
God.
And he'll have one facing up and one down. He'll be fine.
God help people are just tuning in.
No, he opened it. Ah. Right.
Oh,
He's
going to have red eyes.
He's going to have blood red eyes. Right, you said he wanted a bit of colour on his cheeks.
I said a little bit.
He's blind. I've been shot in the face. Hey, look, I'll tell you what he's like. You know the scene off the Battle of Britain?
Yeah.
Well, there's that scene, isn't it, where he does the head-on pass and he gets shot up? That's him.
How are you doing it?
He looks like he's wearing dodgy rose-coloured sunglasses now.
Yeah, he does, yeah. He's rope tinted glasses on. Just let it dry, fine. Put it to one side.
Yeah.
It does actually look like he has got red sunglasses on. That's a good effect. Are they his new style Ray-Bans?
Yeah, that's it. You know the Ray-Bans, you get the red ones. That's what he's going with. Molly, seriously, we've just been off for 2 hours and now you want to go to the loo. Right.
He looks like Uncle Fester.
That's right. We'll just pop him to one side to dry a bit more, then we'll come back and look at him in a minute.
Yeah.
So we can all have a giggle. Okay, so next up for me is... Oh, where's my coast for this before I stab myself? There it is. That's what we want.
Massive kit.
Yep, the biggest one of the week.
So far over there for some reason.
Here it is.
I've just got to say, you know this micro mask or whatever?
Yeah.
Makes a lovely tint to glass.
Yeah, well, you can actually do, and that's what I've used it for in the back. If you put it on the reverse side of acetate, you get that blue for percolas and stuff like that.
Yeah, look at that, look. You get it on smooth, you can have a nice tinted glass effect.
Yeah, it's got that armoured glass look.
It has. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, periscopes and things on
periscopes,
and that.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea, because obviously it's reflective as well, isn't it?
Mm.
Ooh, that's good. There's an idea. Thanks for that, Phil.
There you go. I'll let you have that one.
We're having that one for free.
You can have that for free, yeah.
Thank you.
Christian says, greetings from Chile.
Hello,
I'll tell you what, it's bloody freezing here.
Yeah.
It's very chilly here. After lunch, I've turned on the extractor and got some parts primed. Finally making just a little bit of progress. There you go, you see?
Good.
All about the progress. Right. Which one should we do? I'll tell you what, if I bring this one in a little bit, we'll meet halfway. If I go to this camera and the halfway house camera, that's what we'll do. And I'll see if I can hack a few of these off. So I should be using my god hands for these, but I won't. Keep them for best. Ooh. Someone started the clock running of how long it'll take to put this together.
Right. It is literally 31 minutes. We'll see.
I was going to WD-40 these bloody things, but I forgot.
What do you mean? What, you snipped?
Yeah.
You didn't mean the kit?
No, not the kit. No, the snips have got a squeak.
It's a nice clean piece of.
I don't know what they are. Leave them on the thing, so I don't know what they are. Right, okay. Legs.
On screen.
While you're doing that, Phil, I am going to do a little bit of spray, so I'm just going to mute myself.
Yep, okie dokie.
Do something constructive. Right.
Right. I'll be back just 2 seconds, guys. The dog's breaking its neck. There we go. Apologies for that. The dog was breaking its neck. Right, where were we?
Did you get to leave the back door open for her?
No, that's why I wasn't going to stand there with it open, otherwise we'd be freezing the ass out. I was like, right, hurry up. To be honest, it's that cold out there, she wasn't going to take long anyway.
No.
Right. These. That'll be the top of his head. No idea what that is. Okay, last sprue. So you get literally 3 sprues with this. Not much to it. And for anybody who's never built Bandai, one, where the hell have you been? But secondly, you don't need glue. Have you been gluing that one, Andy, or not bothering?
No, I've glued his shoulder pads because they've got a seam line on them.
Right.
I wanted to get rid of the seam line. It's been a bit of glued actually. But now nothing else at all.
As I say, there's a couple of bits I did on the Millennium Falcon. I did the big one, purely because again, it was, although it wouldn't need it, I didn't want to lose the bit. So I thought, you know what, we'll glue them. Okay, and a chin. This one. Right, we'll leave those on as well because I'm not sure. So the instructions for this joyous thing are in the lid, which is quite handy. Right,
Strange, isn't it?
There we go, top of head, bottom of head. And squeeze together. Squeeze.
Oh, see, also I want to be able to take this apart to spray it. So
yeah, that must be the back. That's the things. Legs. That's it back. Okay. Don't know if it's going to get in the way, but we'll whip this off just in case. One side of the head. I don't know if I can do this off the other. There we go. Might be a little bit too close. Okay, so looky. The back. Okay, that's the body. Because we do need a wider shot. Okay, so one leg on the other side of the head. Okay, then we've got the two small guns, which are these little guys down in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's a bit fiddly. They stick out or go flush? I thought they'd go down, but they do stick out. Okay, fair enough. Right. So we have a head. Then we just need a body. Body. I have a belly. And I go in there. Okay, then we got the front. Maybe clean them up. And the way Bandai work, like this piece that's going in, it's going to lip over just down the bottom here. So when you push it in, it then locks it all together, which is very, very clever. Oh, that's what that bit is. I did wonder. You know. Okay. Actually, it's probably going to be easier to put. Died.
You finished it yet?
Almost. That would be the body bit. Onto the gun. Tweezers.
Was that a rattle can primer job, Matt?
No. I did that earlier. I am actually risking spraying over bare plastic with a tacker, but I haven't got the masket, so it should be fine, I think. So yeah. Is the body together already?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just putting the big whatever things are on the back. The big.
You've literally been on it then 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I've got to do the legs yet.
Oh right, okay.
But head's done. This is the last bit to come off the sprue. Sprues are clear now. So these heads together. Bobby. If I didn't have giant sausage fingers, I'm sure these would probably go in a lot easier. Okay, so that's on. So now we've just got to do the legs.
Check on chat, see what's happening.
Don't think it's that one, is it this one? Yep. Leg together.
Everybody's head down working.
That's it. Legs together. Legs together. Done it.
That's his tiny, isn't it?
There he goes.
That's a detail there.
Yeah. And he is poseable. His head does move a little bit. You can just about move him round. So what we'll do is we'll prime this guy up and we'll paint him. Quick bit of weathering. We need to get him in that nice stance. The gorilla stance. That's it. So it's great ones for the kids. Absolutely fantastic, their little kits like this. cool job. Right. Ugh. Let's have a look in chat. Joel says greetings from a chilly, what's that? Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Great day to watch your new build whilst I rebuild my workbench. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I read The Wheel of Time book TV. Challenge some stuff I didn't know I like. That's it. That's the thing. Get introduced to new things. I didn't realise I was into P-Bob Cowboy. Do they have chili chilies in Chile? That's a question we just don't know. Yeah, Andy is painting on the sprue. Because if we go down, we all go down together. Greg says, I take it Matt doesn't do much armoured vehicles. No, he does. That's his side, really. Well, it used to be. He's now moved away. He's got into figure painting. Yes, everyone's very quiet today.
What's the matter?
I don't know.
What's that about? Don't do much armoured vehicles?
So take it you don't do many armoured vehicles. I don't know.
God, is it showing that bad, is it?
Apparently.
God. To be honest, I don't do many in this scale. They're a little bit tiny, but yeah.
Yes. Hal says, hi guys, Texas here, starting out on his HK 132nd B17G today. Very
Good
nice
luck.
indeed, good luck with that one.
I've got a bit of room.
Hope to see it finished before Christmas. We got 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
No, was it 3 weeks?
Right, so just back to my little figure. Now he's drying out, look, it looks like he's got a tan. I'll go full screen for you. There you go, look. Rose tinted glasses. Has he got a bit of colour now, is that alright?
He has got a bit of colour, yeah. He has, yes.
He's alright now, that's it. The wash worked well.
Perfect.
It's what?
The wash worked alright. So, see, I could probably do him with a little bit of black wash on his eyes. It looked like he was wearing sunglasses.
Try it.
I think I might actually. He's got his Ray-Bans on, he's fine.
Sunglasses. Oh.
Cotton bud and take some off it.
Yes, hold on, I was going to use a bit of a wet brush. Hold on, if I can find one that's small and hasn't got hairs that point in different directions. Oh, there's one. Right. Micro magnifiers on.
Got scarlet fever apparently.
My eyes.
It's like Dune. They had funny coloured eyes in Dune, didn't they?
Yes.
That's better.
Ah. Wow. Right, let's try a bit of black wash for his eyeballs. Right.
Probably said a little bit, Phil.
Yeah, do you know what? On this scale, it's a bit tricky. Try and take a bit off.
Get your head out of the way, you can't see.
Sorry. Nor can I.
You're doing to me.
Yeah.
Get your head in the way. You're turning into an Oompa Loompa.
We should have left him with the...
That'd be alright once it's dry and you've cleaned it up a bit.
Looks like he's got a black eye. See if we get another little bit in here.
You should have left it at the door. Looks like he's got a ginger beard as well.
You should have just done one eye and had an eye patch like what Russell says.
He's alright. Oh, he's got a bit on the side of his nose, that's the problem. So I'll clean that up afterwards.
It'll clean off, won't it?
Yes.
He'll be fine once he's in the cockpit and thinking you never see it
behind
again.
glass and everything, yeah, no one will notice.
He's got a monocle on.
Yeah, I think we should have just left him with the red glasses. Never mind, we'll come back to him later. Like next year. Right, so whilst I'm just doing these, what have I done with the clear parts? I'm just going to mask up the clear parts for my next trick. Right, you can sit over there. Okay. Looks like Uncle Fester. Gingers are social outcasts. I don't think they are, they just smell funny. Well, this one's got 2 canopies.
That's it?
Yeah. We've got the closed one as a full one piece. Or we've got the one with multiples with it being opened.
Oh, okay. Which one are you going for?
Well, clearly the closed. Because it'll be easier.
Close hides the figure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I should have bought a mask set for this.
I talked to you and I've used to myself. I said, you've got that triangles and circles.
Yeah, trouble is that there isn't many triangles and circles on this. Because they're all like 45 degrees and stuff, so I think it's going to be easy just to lay it on.
You're going old school.
Yeah. See if I can cut my fingers off.
Yeah. Don't forget, new blade.
To be honest, it is a new blade in here. I changed it out the other day. It's a lot longer than it used to be.
He's got his arms and legs on.
Hold on. Oh yeah, look, he stands. Very good.
Very nice.
Got quite a bit more to go on him yet. But decent size actually.
Hmm. Daryl says, laugh out loud. So Phil has the Benny Hill point, and ginger people smell a tad earthy. That must have lost him 60p from YouTube. Yep, that's it. The monetization's gone. If we were monetizing, we would have lost it, but we're not, so we're okay. Okay, we're going in. So where's Nathan gone today? Anywhere exciting? Is he on Christmas shopping?
He's probably just about leaving to go out.
Yeah.
Shall? Good.
Why can't they just have square windows?
Not cut yourself yet?
Nope, we're doing all right.
Good.
Question
Good.
for the team. Have you done a Christmas gift shopping, or do you wait until the day before?
I
Or
wait
down
for
the
day
petrol
after.
station,
So-
or going to
That's
Aldi?
it, day after, yeah. Are they?
Sales.
I don't really tend to do much Christmas shopping nowadays because my wife does it for everybody else.
Well, you just tell her what to get herself something nice.
Yeah.
I must admit, my other half usually gives me a list. She sends me a list of stuff and I just pick something. Because apparently an air fryer, she'll kill me if I get one of them.
An air fryer?
Yeah.
Don't bother. Me and Andy looked into them, didn't we, Andy?
We did.
Waste of time. I wanted one, I was going to get one, and then I've decided against it.
I've been looking at them as well.
Oh, well, this
I
is
think
it.
we've both decided that unless you do a lot of
Air frying.
deep fat frying.
Deep fat frying, yeah. They're worthless. You've got an electric oven, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it then. It does exactly what an electric oven does.
Oh, right, okay.
What got me, I watched a review of them and she put some oven chips in the oven and some oven chips in the deep fat fry in the air fryer. And then got someone to come and test them to see which one thought the best. And so they taste exactly the same. I thought, well,
I suppose it's a matter of opinion, isn't it? But, you know, I don't think we're going to bother.
Okay, we'll skip that then. I won't get the air fryer. Although she did tell me if you buy me an air fryer, she was going to kill me.
get a new iron instead.
Well, as I said, well, you need a new ironing board cover. But apparently that wasn't appropriate either.
Well, what about some of them Prussian blue hair straighteners?
Yeah. Yes, at the risk of death. So yeah, no, normally I must admit I am very bad. I like doing the last minute Christmas shopping because it feels like Christmas then. You know, tearing round trying to find everything at 5:30 Christmas Eve. Panicking, yeah. Ended up in Aldi.
Yeah, without that bit of panic, it's not really Christmas,
No,
is it?
that's it. Or trying to come up with a really good excuse of why you haven't got or anything. Because the particular one you were after, darling, it wasn't in stock. But they promised it will be in the new year. That old chestnut.
I don't think she'd be happy with something from Manscaped.
No.
Do you?
No.
Hey, good try.
Maybe she would.
Hey, well, yeah.
I must admit, I was so busy with everything this week, I didn't even have a chance to have a look at the sale and all the gizzes and everything on Amazon.
You're not buying any new SD cards?
No, didn't get a chance. Didn't even.
No cameras.
No cameras, no nothing.
Rubbish. Hey, I wonder how many people's lost their decorations with this iWind.
Yeah, that's it.
Because that'll teach them to put them out in November. I don't think you could really finish something called Manscrape.
Manscrape.
Manscape aftershave.
Have you seen that Russian one though? Apparently it smells of jet fuel.
The what, sorry?
There's a Russian aftershave and it smells of aviation fuel.
Does it?
Apparently. It's a masculine smell.
Right, okay. Have you ordered some?
Like, Jesus, have you ever stood by a plane? They stink.
Yeah, they stink.
Looking proper like, whoop. I stood by an Alpha Jet at Riyadh many years ago because it was stuck in the weather and he couldn't taxi out. So he was literally on the piano keys and we were stood right there. And he was there for like 10 minutes and my eyes were streaming. It was absolute horrible being stood behind it.
It's not nice to smell, is it, really?
No.
You have to go back and refuel.
pretty much. I think he was getting pissed off sat there, but it was like, yeah, no, it's like at Riyadh, you get a cloud come along and it just then dumps its entire month's worth of rain. We were there with all the brollies, and we looked like a scene from Spartan. The Spartan army, where we all shielded up with brollies.
Yeah, Christopher's offered to send us some dirty rags from his work so it's more like a jet plane.
There you go.
I think we'll pass, thanks. Nice offer, but no.
Yeah.
Read.
Should have bought a mast set.
Pardon?
I should have bought a mast set.
Yes, you should. Is it a bit fiddly?
To be honest, trouble is you're rushing it, aren't you? And it's like, ah!
Yeah. Bite you.
It's not my finest work, put it like that. Okay, we're getting there. Definitely not my finest masking, but it'll do
A bit rough.
Yeah, just a bit. I have to redo that top one because that's just fucking awful. Right, try again, version 2.
Not awkward to thing, is it?
Eh?
Not awkward to mask, is it?
It's pretty curvy,
Oh, right, okay.
so it's just trying to get it round the... to conform, shall we say.
He's out of practice.
Yeah, I need mask sets. As I say, that's it now. I think we just start a mask set company.
Join the other 5 million.
Yeah. That's why they've done it, just so they don't have to mask up what they're working on.
It doesn't make sense. I'm saying it looks like you've got your work cut out, Andy.
That's better.
What, on this?
Yeah.
It's like, it's the hoses that go around attached to his front. They've got like these individual beads that go on them. So it's like I was on each one. 2, 5, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20, 22 of these little things. And each one, they're all like different shapes.
Does he need him?
Yeah. There's some of these things that's on his around his head, look.
Hold on. Let's have a look. Have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, these all these hoses and that.
Yeah, right, yeah, same as these ones that go around here.
Right.
Yes, it's fun. Fun for all the family.
Was it James May Japan where somebody built one, isn't there?
Oh, a huge thing, yeah. Cool that was.
It was, yeah.
Phil, anyone? Hold on, where are we? Where are we? Phil or anyone, how do you stop making score marks in clear when masking your own canopies? I've used new and old blades. They always seem to leave a score line. I think you will, but normally because it's on the edge, you can almost treat it like it's part of the seal. From the clear part to the rest of it. That's how I sort of always tend to do it.
Yeah. Not just right up against the frame. And
yeah, and obviously if you're using a really sharp blade, it'll be quite a light score line as well. And I don't think normally you would see it. I don't think I've ever noticed it, and to be honest, I've never given it a thought before.
What's that?
Obviously, if you're making like I've done there, your own lines, and you're cutting your way through, because obviously you're scoring the plastic at the same time, aren't you? So how do you stop it happening? But I would say it's part of the seal and would be from the painted area to it anyway. So by the time it's got a wash over it and all the rest of it, you know, because, I've got my one here. You can see here for someone else, but you can't see them on this, even though I did it exactly the same way. This was all scored, just plated onto it and done. So, but they don't stand out or see anything even on the inside. So from that point of view, I think it's one of those things that maybe you're more concerned about it, than anyone else because nobody else is actually going to see it.
Bit more of a problem if you slip. But...
Well, yeah, if you slip and go across here, then yeah, that's a problem because the only way you're really going to deal with it is to sand and polish it out. But for just general stuff, I think it's one of those things, because I do it with everything with mine. I've got this thing that I'm working on as well at the moment, and obviously this is done exactly the same way in here. So, you know, it's just that thing where...
Where's the figure?
Hey?
Where's your figure?
Well, he looks like he's been punched. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it does. I think. Is it dry?
Yeah.
Do a bit of clean it. Clean it.
Let's use a dry cotton bud.
All right.
Yeah.
Going in with a dry cotton bud to improve the situation.
The Porkins off Star Wars, isn't it?
Yeah, needs some more aspidides, doesn't it?
Yeah, hold on. I'll get a spitty something.
That's when you want them pointy Tamiya ones.
It's quite a nice brush for you.
Look, he's got an eyeball. It's working.
Eyeball Paul.
To be honest, he is quite a chunky character.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's got a chunky face.
Right, I'm going to leave him there. That'll do.
Is that it?
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
It don't look bad.
No one will see by the time he's been bolted in. Right, so...
I'm going to stick that on there.
This feels like I'm making bead jewelry or something. Not that I've ever made bead jewelry.
I was going to say, have you done much beading?
But if you had, that's how it would feel.
Yep.
Right, just let those dry a second. Must have a gun sight, this thing, I assume. Here it is. Okay. Hi Phil, is Sci-Fi Month in December again? Probably. I'm really hoping the Razor Quest is going to rack up. Hope's turning to despair at the moment, so we will see how that pans out. But if the Razor Quest does turn up, I intend to build the Razor Quest. If not, I do have a plan B. I've got another sci-fi thing here for Sci-Fi December. Air fryers are great, perfect for sausages, chips and nuggets.
Again, if you already grill them, put them in the oven.
That's it. Wayne says, are we streaming on Christmas Day? Yeah, I don't think I'll get that past the missus. She might just actually kill me. I'll be stabbed to death. So that ain't gonna fly. Air fryers are for the 21st century uni student, in the same way that Breville for cheese toasties and kettles are for pot noodles in the 70s and 80s. That's probably right there. If you got a student, good for them.
Yeah, chuck it all in and just...
Yeah, chuck it all in, away you go, innit? Dirty rags or dirty mags?
Just give me an idea what I can get my Sam for Christmas.
Pro-built model for Christmas, anyone? Okay, Jill. Now remember, we want some action poses from Andy. That's it. Need your little man in some like battle stance.
Well, he's waving at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's nice. See, he's a happy robot. Peter says, well, his model at last, he's post-op and standing up, so probably action pose from him. Anyone have any tips on how to tint a canopy without using an airbrush? There we go, we were just discussing this. Matt's got to talk you through it. And a little tip that I used to do. Is he muted? Is he painting?
I'm muted, I'm back. Sorry, mate, I'm muted.
That's it. So what Matt's done is he's put some masking fluid on acetate, or you could use it on your clear parts, and it gives it that look of like armoured glass. But do it on the inside, not the outside.
But yeah, but is he talking about an aircraft canopy?
I don't know.
The only way you can do an aircraft canopy would be to... I can remember years ago you tried it with clear and food colouring and all sorts, didn't you?
Yeah, it depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do that sort of have glass look, that goldy tint that F-22s have and everything, there's no specific way. You can buy tinted pearlescent canopies. In fact, I have one here the other day and I don't know what I've done with it now. By AFE Club do them in 48 scale. But again, they're not, I would call, over the top. They're not like, I think, they're not like in your face. It's not easy to see. You can see it as a hue, but not as, oh, that's definitely tinted. To be honest, the best way of doing it is when manufacturers sometimes give you the option of two canopies. So if you look at Tamiya F-16s, and I think certain 48 scale ones do it as well from other manufacturers, where the front part of the canopy, the actual the bubble bit, if you like, that's tinted and the rear part isn't. And again, that's down to radar cross section, trying to stop that. And on other aircraft like Prowlers, they have it so they don't like radiate the crew. With the jamming pods and things like that in the old school. So again, it depends on the type of tint you're trying to go for. If you're just trying to go for that sort of summer tint one that sometimes they have on there, or if it's clear on summer tinted, summer clear, things like that, it's really difficult to pull it off well. The best one I did, to be honest, and I did it to the little AH-6 helicopter, tinted the top canopy by using Tamiya smoke. So you put down thin coats of it and do it really thin and build it up. And as long as they're nice and wet and glossy, and because Tamiya smoke is a gloss anyway, X19, you can build it up and you can make it really, really dark. But if you put it down really thick, it tends to look patchy and all the rest of it. So thin coats, build it up 10, 15 coats of it, and you get a real solid tint to it. And you could do the entire thing if it was something where you wanted a smoked look to it. But again, if you're trying to do sort of the modern colours, if you like, which is like goldy tints and things like that, I've never seen anyone do it convincingly that I thought that's perfect. I've seen people do it well, but I've never seen it to the point where you think, that's spot on and I'm going to do it that way as well.
So, he said without an airbrush though, didn't he?
Yeah, and again, literally you're talking about dipping at that point just to keep it nice and even.
But then it pulls around the bottom, doesn't it?
Yeah, sometimes you pull around the edge. Like when I did the I'm just trying to think, did I airbrush it or did I do it by hand? I've got a feeling I did it by hand. Oh, did I? Gosh, the Seahawk.
Sorry.
My ears. Hold on.
I'm muted.
So on the Seahawk, if I got a picture of them, you can see these top windows up here. If I can find a better one. Hold on. Wrong button. Where are they on this? Somebody's actually got me doing it. I don't think I've actually got it. Oh, there we go. There it is. So yeah, I did do it by hand. So as you can see, this is for the green on the top of the Seahawk. So that's clear green, which is Tamiya. What was that? 25, 26, 25. X25 clear. Thinned it a little bit, and then again, it was like 2 or 3 coats to really bring it up. So literally put it on there, let it totally dry. And with the second one, when you're brushing over the top of the first one, don't play with it. Literally, it's just that thing where if you watched me yesterday when I hand painted the cockpit, I call it flooding. So you just put it on there and you drag it around. You're not brushing it as such, you're just pulling the paint around, and then again, let it dry, so forth and so on. And then when it comes in, there we go. So you've got the tinted on the top. So again, it's just making sure when you're doing it, it doesn't pull and puddle on the low areas. And this is quite tricky because it's on a curve. But I go down hot if I can't. I've got a picture at the top.
It's going to be difficult to do if you're doing like an F-16 though, isn't it, by hand?
Yeah, but again, it's one of those ones where you're just taking your time with it and working through, and then hopefully you'll get it to look the part and to give you that type of effect. But again, I know people who dip with food colouring and stuff, and again, they make it look really, really easy and do it, but I've never had great results myself with it. So
something you need to practice for yourself, isn't it?
Yes.
And then just pick what method you're comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. I've heard people dipping the canopy in clear or the goozy stuff with adding dye. The trouble I found when you're trying with that is sometimes, one, it pulls, like we were saying, because it's thin, very thin stuff, which is great because it gives a clear look. But then you end up with like sort of, because it's thicker in some areas, and you can end up with darker patches. It looks very, very patchy. The other thing I've heard with food dye as well, sometimes it crazes. Reminds me of Rocket the Raccoon. I think you're on about my man. Bill, the pilot looks great. I'll take that. Doesn't look good. If I get some of mine, I'll be happy. No problem. Phil, you could live stream your stabbing. I'm sure my other half would. Drake says, thanks for the tips. I was trying the Tamiya Smoke from the rattle can. I've never used that, but indeed it's the wrong colour. I'm trying to make the SU-35, and they have the rear part of this is a gold hue. Yeah, the gold stuff is an anti-radiation coating apparently. Yeah, as I say, the trouble is if you try like food colours and that, they tend to be yellows and not golds. I've had people send me stuff before and it's like metallic tint, but then it's really speckly. It looks like 1960s metallic cars, which is really heavy.
Bit of metal flake.
Yeah, it is. It's literally flake. Again, Drake, your best thing is if you've got some acetate even to try it on, just practice and see how it comes out. You know, even just on some acetate that's flat, you can just, or, you know, plastic carrier or whatever it is, just put it down on there and just see how it comes out. But make a note of what you're doing. There's nothing worse when you've got 20 samples and you can't remember which one's which.
Then when you get it right, come back and tell us.
Yeah.
See, Paul Lewis says about tinting canopies, try using, what's that? Mani Sheets nail foils. Gives a realistic colour changing effect. But can you see through it still?
Can you put a foil onto a canopy there?
Yeah, that's the trouble. Because the other one I've heard of as well, there you go, apparently Plasmo did it.
Did he?
Apparently, so that means it's perfect.
What did he use it on?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No idea. So what is it? Like a clear film, is it? That's what you put on your nails, is it? And then they've put it onto a canopy. You can buy it as sheets, I take it.
Mm-hmm. What colour are you painting your walker?
Hey, what colour?
What scheme are you doing it in?
Splinter. Dazzle camo. No, it's probably going to be grey.
I thought you'd be excited and do a door a different colour or...
A door. Well, that's what I did to my other one, isn't it? And that. Speaking of which, when you do my figures?
What
the
figures?
M-Wrap.
Oh, the M-Wrap. It's up here.
Speaking of different door colours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's up here. That's a project for next year to put its base in the figures.
Cool.
Stick it back together again and then...
Yeah. I didn't move it, the bloody thing's...
Oh, it's
a delicate...
lethal. It's a very delicate kit. It always used to be deeply satisfying doing commission stuff when you used to hand deliver it to your customer, your client. Because it's nothing to do with getting paid. It's nothing to do with a thing about I hope he's happy with it. It's a thing that it's there in one bit and now it's his problem.
Yeah.
There was always that sense when you were driving up there, every bump you went over and all the rest of it, you're like, oh Jesus. And then when you turn up and like you're there and it's like, it's fine, right, there you go. Now it's your headache. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Someone is at the ring from the camera.
Oh.
Who's that? Is that you or you, Andrew?
It's not me. I haven't got her in here.
Oh.
That was me for Sam.
Oh. There we go. Look, he's in there.
Very nice.
Then he'll be bolted
Oh,
in.
it's got a prop on it.
Yeah, it's going so quick you can't see it. Blur.
We'll get this again. Carry on with it.
Yes, mine is a magnifier. Mine's a cheap one. These guys down here have got the expensive ones, but this is just the cheap one off of Amazon. And I'm on my third one now. But it's good because it's got an LED light into it as well. Which is, it moves as well, so you can bend it around.
My magnifier's not expensive. Mine's off Amazon. It's a bit of a copy of the other one. But it's not as nice. As you can see, I had to sort of cobble it together because the lens broke.
Yeah.
It does the job, but yeah, it's not. What's the thing you want called? A McGonagall or something, is it?
DeLonghi, isn't it?
What? DeLonghi, they make food
The
stuff.
processors, isn't they?
So Donegan.
Donegan, that's it.
And mine this time is a Yusuzu Sun or whatever it's called. It's that thing.
How do you keep breaking them?
Because they're cheap. What happens is that these bits on the side, I think
Right.
also the chemicals we use here, it doesn't like it very much.
Yeah.
And the plastic just gives up. But when they're £7 each,
We can. Yeah.
it's like, I don't care.
How many £7 you have to buy to?
Well, I'm on my third one after so many years now. But say I can't get on with your ones because I can't look over the top. This one I can see and I can watch telly.
You do get used to these looking.
I don't want to have to do this every time I need to see. I'm like, what?
You can look over the top of me. Just
Well, we can't see you because you're on the head down camera. Now you've muted yourself now. Yeah, but you've muted now. We can't hear you.
try again.
Try again.
A bit like that, so I can see what I'm looking at,
Yeah.
but then I can sort of also see underneath it.
But you can't look over the top, can you?
I don't need to look over the top. See underneath it.
Because when I'm like this, I can do this. And I can still look straight over the top. And I can do this like that. And I can go down like that. I suppose the biggest
Yeah,
thing
but
is...
I'm looking now. I'm looking at my monitors,
Hmm.
and I can see my monitors like underneath it.
Yeah.
Then I look like you do get used to them.
That's it. The guy's saying, yeah, £8 with 5 lenses. That's the same what I've got. Yeah, it's the thing. Some of them don't have names. This is just a generic. It's one of those things in China. They make about 8 million companies do it in different types and things. So
I mean, I've had these ones for years now.
mm.
Fine.
I'm just saying, you look like a welder in there, Mandy.
Hi.
He says he just wants ones to impress the ladies.
Yeah, couldn't do that.
Right, well, I think once Matt's out... Oh, Matt's doing camo work. Hold on, big camera for Matt. And here we see the ball attempting freehand camo. As you can see, the delicate touch, no needle guard, so he stabbed himself only twice. Picking the needle clear as his hand moves swiftly but accurately across the surface of the model, putting the projecting the paint exactly where he wants it. As we can see, the concentration. Like a magician, his hand waves. He's got cramp hand already.
I was going to do something else then, and I forgot.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's probably not the best choice of airbrush for this, but there you go. Hello.
It's looking all right though.
It's going to have massive sort of Red Cross decals on it, so
There you go. Yeah.
I was umming and ahhing actually whether to bother with a camo, but I think I'll persevere and play.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, let's see what happens. I'll mute myself again.
That's it. See, Krista's with me. Have you got your beard tucked up in your M3 mask there, Krista, or have you shaved it off? Russ said it looks like someone from Chernobyl. Oh, tricky bit over the wings. No pressure. Oh, do you know what? I just saw that bit fly off the end of your needle there. It's landed right under your finger.
See, Matt said he'd never do anything with wings ever again.
Yeah.
What's happened?
You see that little bit of colour you've got in front of you on your bit of paper, just to the left-hand side of your truck?
That?
Yeah, no, go down. South towards you, towards you, towards you, towards you.
Ah.
That bit there just came off the end of your needle.
Did it fly off here?
Yeah, it was on the end of your needle. I thought it was a blob of paint and was just to wait for it. And it didn't. It hit the wing and then flew back on the mat.
Oh, right, dry. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Cool, looking
Who
good.
knew?
That's it.
I'm glad, I tell you what, I'm glad I'm using lacquers.
Well, yeah, I must admit, I don't think I'd be doing that with,
Acrylics.
yes,
you
extra
can.
acrylics.
You can do it with acrylics, but yeah, it's, yeah. Even these are tip drying a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is, but to be honest, I've not got level. I've actually just got raw.
Oh, right, okay. Rough cut.
Rough cut. So yeah, I'm not hoping myself, but it is alright to do what it's doing in it. But yeah, probably a bit of leveling thinners might have made it flow a little bit better. But there you go, right, I'm going to carry on.
Keith says, guys, what's the best way to decal over weathering wash? Just do it. If you're using like my weathering wash, just go over it. You'll be absolutely fine. It won't rehydrate it unless you're brushing around and going crazy with it. Just go straight over it. But like I always recommend, it's probably better to put the weathering wash over the top of the decals, because that way it sort of weathers the decal as well. Hasn't he got lovely hair? It'd be better if he could hear me. I'll mute him off so everyone can hear me but him. Yeah, I tend to weather over the top of the decal, to be honest. So that way it has a nice solid look to your weathering, so it carries on right the way over. Right, so we're happy with both of those. We just need some tweezers to grab that. We're going to need a stick to shove in that. Let's try and remember the point. Got them, we got them. We're going to do those, Ali. He's going to be grey in a minute. That's going to have the interior cockpit colour. Yes, I print all my decals on a laser printer. So that way, because it's done on a laser printer, you don't have to overcoat it with a clear film. You can just straight in. So yes, if you look back at the B17 build, I did custom markings and I printed all my own for that one because it's got Flory Girl on the side. So now, Greg, let's not be horrible. All friends here, all having a giggle is what it's about. Printer-wise, I don't know. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. It is it's an HP LaserJet Pro 200. And I just, oh Jesus, can't remember what the paper was called that I used because I've now run out. The company who I used to use is out of business, but it's a generic one, so I just use the normal white laser paper and then you'll be absolutely fine with it.
Is that the one that sounds like a washing machine when it's starting up?
Yes, it does, yes. How'd it go? All right?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it'll do with a bit of weathering and all that. It'll blend it all back in. But yeah, it's all right.
Sorry, you caught us on the hop. I was watching you. We were watching you spray.
Yeah. It'll do.
Oh,
It'll do for a fun build. That's what I'm saying.
this is it. All a bit of fun.
Any bit of fun.
All a bit of fun.
Tyres, I think. How are you getting on, Andy?
Fine, this is like building tank tracks.
Ooh, exciting.
So, that's one side done.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. So are they individual rings, are the light blue ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So I've had to clean every single one of them up.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it? What's it for? Where does it go?
It goes from his groin.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So that's his pod piece, is it?
Is that, yeah, why has he got a pose going?
It's his bag.
It's Cameo again. Is that his bag?
Yeah. Not sure where it goes to on his back. Do you know where it goes? It goes from there somewhere.
Play on the instructions.
Yeah, I'm not on that page yet.
Fair enough.
That's cheating. Oh, up.
Has he got a jetpack or something?
Yeah, he's got his jetpack on there. I can't see where that.
Oh, okay.
Where'd it go to? It goes onto the back of that somewhere. Oh, it goes on to his. Oh, it does actually go to his jetpack.
Wrong one. There we go. Right, okay. Hi Phil, do you normally lose or break parts? I'm building the what? I think it means Vesda T90, and the parts just come flying off God knows where. Not so much. I tell you what, you know, I know we seem like we're pushing products because we are, but if you get a single blade cutters, when you're cutting things off the sprue, the great thing about it is you come along and you sort of go snip and then obviously snip, and the part just doesn't ping. Normally you get bits with pressure, so if you're using a normal pair of like cutters, side cutters, it's got two blades, and when they push in together they basically cause a little bit of pressure, and if you look at it, that's why they're white and it fires it off. So that's how you tend to lose parts and the brake parts. But a good pair of snips, and we're not talking megabytes, like 16 quid for a single, you know, for the normal ones of these, you know, you can literally get in and you can just come along, and then normally you just come along and cut the part off and you're good to go with it, and it doesn't fall off and ping off. Since I've been changed over to using these, I don't lose as many bits as you do. But also, if you go back to my tutorial videos that I've got on the main site, they're all free to watch. I talk about removing small parts without breaking them off of sprues. So either using a bit of tape, so stick the tape over the part, so when you cut it, it's stuck to the tape so it doesn't fly off. Or even using things like white tack, it's just you put them behind the part, and then when you cut it, it just stays there, it can't move, and usually get a clean cut and it stops things breaking as well. So there's a couple of bits, you know, good bits of tips and tricks for doing it on that. But if you're taking off like multiple runs of, say, like grab handles, if you put a bit of tape and just put it behind it, and you don't have to use Tamiya tape, cheap tape will do. That's why I keep rolls of this kicking around the place as well. Just normal masking tape, and then literally just come along, put it on, stick it behind the item on the sprue. So you sort of just come along, stick it like that. Then when you cut them off the sprue, they'll be stuck to the tape and they don't fly off, and they don't tend to break as well. So it just makes things a little bit easier when you're doing it.
It'd be a bit rude if you didn't show where you can get them on the store, Phil.
It would, but I can't be seen to be advertising all the time. We'll take them around the store at the end, but they are on the PM store. Or Russell says, cut small parts off in a bag. There you go, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Right, so we're not going to worry about primer for that. I don't think we'll worry about primer for that. We're not worried about the flaps because we'll do them separate.
I find more I lose, well, bits go flinging off when I'm cleaning up. Yeah, I've got them in my fingers and trying like I'm doing now, trying to manipulate small parts and then.
Yeah. Okay, you guys all right? Just hold the fort whilst I just put some paint on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll just mute myself. So I don't deafen everyone.
Questions in chat. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Paul says he loses more bits when they come flying out of his tweezers. Yes, exactly. Robert says you can buy metal ones too, so you don't have to clean them up.
What's that? Metal what?
These bits I'm doing now.
Oh, right, okay. I bet it's quite...
To be fair, they're not just... These are all... Robert, can you buy the actual proper shape? Because these are all different shapes. They've got like... yeah, so some of them are like triangles and things, and they make them fit around the corners.
But it's quite a bit aftermarket out for them.
Yeah, I'm going backwards here, but Clive says there's all blue, which looks more purple. Perhaps that's LED lights in the booth, but it looks odd, even though I muted it with a bit of extra light blue. Azul blue does look quite purple. Depends on which manufacturer you use. Clive, you using AK real colour, aren't you? I think. I believe.
Yes, it is a bit one of them odd colours.
It is.
That nobody can get decent.
Yeah. When I did my P40, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I originally did it in Hataka, and that looked real purple, which looked strange, didn't it? I think we all decided it looked a bit strange, and they ended up doing it in real colour.
Again, I don't think there's a right.
He's doing it in Taka. Yeah, Hataka I thought was a bit too purple, to be honest with you.
What did you do yours in the end?
Ended up doing it in AK real colour.
I say the Gunsy one's too blue, I think.
Yeah.
Not enough purple in it, but again, it's any personal opinion, but yeah.
Yeah. There are many decals on your model. There's not that many to answer, but you get stickers and you get dry. I think they're dry decals on it. But my idea is, because I'm going to paint it eventually, I might put the vinyl stickers on it to finish it off, and then when I get round to stripping it all down and repainting it, I'll use the decals to do it then. What thinners you use for AK satin clear? As long as if it's a real colour, then you can use any lacquer thinners. So you can use Mr. Hobby leveling thinners, or you can use their own thinners. As long as it's the AK real colour. If it's the AK acrylics, then you need to use an acrylic thinner. All right, so yeah, you can get them from Japan.
What's that, the aftermarket stuff for a Gundam?
These beatings I'm doing. Yeah, I don't think they'll be here before Saturday evening.
Yeah, I'll have to carry on.
Yeah, you can use water and retarder.
What do you think to that AK satin clear Russell? The new one, I presume it's the one that I was using.
Roger says, Matt, do you spray better without the tip guard? It's easier to get in tighter when you haven't got the tip guard in if you're doing like the small camo like Matt's done.
Yeah.
Just take the tip guard off, you can get in closer, as long as you don't get too close. And
yeah, just watch you don't bend your needle.
Yeah.
If you watch a lot of actual proper airbrush artists, none of them ever used the guard on it. Or very few. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I agree. It's good stuff for a acrylic clear coat. You tried it yet, Andy?
What, the AK stuff?
Yeah, this.
No.
It's good stuff. Really good. I will be using it on this. Give it a satin coat in a minute. Not clean me airbrush.
So what do you thin it with?
Just Vallejo airbrush thinner. Sorry about that. Yeah, just Vallejo airbrush thinner. Still.
Right.
Works treat. It's good. Good. Dries quick. So
you haven't camouflaged the top then?
No.
Why?
Because they would have done it in the field, and why would they have done the top?
To stop aircraft seeing it?
No, I've got a plan for it.
Oh.
Oh, loud. Sorry about that. Now I've got a plan for the top. But I need to do a bit of masking. It's only going to be a whiffy scheme anyway, so. But yes, I think I'm going to do something else with the top. Actually, I need to have a look at something. Not going to help me, is it?
Yeah, don't thin it with X28. It's definitely because X28 is alcohol. It just gums it up.
Yep.
Definitely needs to be a water-based product you thin it with, like I said, Vallejo thinners or something like that. Vallejo, yeah, either airbrush cleared or thinners, or even just water.
All right, I'm back.
Is it primed?
We are. We're all sorted.
Have a look. What did you use?
Oh, wrong one.
Prime
Sorry.
filler.
So this is a bit of a home brew.
Oh, right, okay.
So we've got it drying in half. This is literally a bit of a home brew because I've just done a 2-for-1 offer on priming. So
that be alright for your undersized grey?
Probably, I'll probably get away with it. I haven't. I've just literally just done a
right.
bit, but it's just to prime it up and all the rest of it. But there's no rapid drying thinners in here in my usual way. Otherwise, it would be dry by now. This is old school using normal leveling thinners and stuff. So hopefully, I can just stand that there, and then. But the real reason I could kill two birds because it's the right colour for this guy. So he's done.
Ah. Good thinking.
So I thought I could just do 2 with 1 with it. So he's had a coat, so he can be drying off, and then tomorrow I can do with weather in dry brush weather, give him a scrub. So that was the plan.
Really cool, it does.
I think that looks good now on it back.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what scale actually it is. It's fantastic, isn't it?
yeah.
Even though I don't know what
Nice.
scale it is. Just
Yeah, I
tiny,
don't even know
tiny.
what scale that is. Tiny scale.
So it looked nice with a wash, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think by the time he's just had a simple wash and some dry brushing over him, perhaps a little bit of a scrub on there. I think it'll look
Not
fantastic.
going to colour modulate it.
Well, I think it is a bit small for messing around with all of that. Because he's only that big, don't forget. He's an ickle. He's
Like a little puppy.
Yeah, he's the size of a paint pot. But yeah, no, he does look good. So, but yeah, what it was, I literally just made, because this was running out, I was down to the last bit, so it's XF54, and I just put a bit of primer in with it as well.
Yeah.
So that way I will mark this with a Sharpie, which I will do now. So if you ever notice anything's got a blue cross on the top of me pots, it means it ain't real. So that's why I do it to a lot of mine. Like you see them on my thing, they all have little blue crosses. It means in some way it's not right. So it can be used for priming and stuff like that, but you don't. It's not actually XF54 anymore. But yeah, it's a good way of using up your last bits of paint you've got and all the rest of it. So I'll tell you what's funny though is that I'm so used to using rapid drying thinners, which means this I'll be handling it now. You forget that this ain't. So if I was to grab it, I'll be leaving big fingerprints in it. So
what you use for that?
Just leveling thinner.
Oh right, okay.
So just normal thin, leveling thinner instead of using rapid. And because with rapid now, I'm just so used to spraying and grabbing. It's like this guy seems to be taking forever to dry off, and normally, I'm on my third coat by now.
Get the hairdryer on it.
Yeah, that's it. So we'll let those dry a minute. But no, he's doing all right.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, how are we doing in the chat world?
I don't know, chat.
Guys are talking about things disappearing when you cut them off the sprue, never to be seen again. That sound, isn't it? You hear it go, and then you hear it go ding ding, and you're like, where was that? The worst one is when you don't hear it at all, and you know it's on the carpet.
I'll tell you what I've got into. Using the little razor saws. We know them little trumpy ones?
Yes.
With the orange ones where you can make your own.
Yeah.
I think they're really good.
They're very, very fine. They're the finest blade out of all of them, I think. So.
Get the one. I mean, you tend to bend them, but at least you can just straighten the blade with a bit of...
Yeah, yeah.
But that's one of them. And obviously it's got a double edge.
Yeah.
And again, small parts, a bit gets in tight places, and I think they're fantastic, to be honest, for what they cost.
I could say, because of the money, they're nothing really.
They are a bit flexible, but you just... you can straighten them to a point, can't you?
Yeah.
Sure, if you really wanted to, you could properly straighten it, but it's to work for me.
Cool.
Go. Get in there and go. There you go. Quite sharp as well. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, ideal, isn't it?
It is for these little, like grab handles and things that would probably snap under any pressure. Yeah, it's really good. Like I say, it's very fine as well. Yeah. Wicked. I'll tell you what else I was using it for, clear parts.
Yeah.
My nemesis of clear parts.
Yes. Trouble having wood floor, if you own dogs, your hair it clumps up like tumbleweed, doesn't it? And you're an hour early, so don't start now.
It's fun to see them skid when they come running in.
Oh yeah, that's it. They come through like literally drifting.
Yeah,
around the
sideways.
Especially Molly. Molly proper gets into it. She's just like doing that for ages before she gets traction.
Yeah.
No, you can't have that. That's my turkey hat. So you can sod off.
Molly's here, isn't she?
Molly is here, yes. Do you want to come and say hello? Thought you might. Yes.
There you go.
There's our little helper. So if you ever hear gnawing of bones and flapping of ears and collars and that, it's you, innit? Yes.
She had a haircut.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. She's in between hair at the moment.
All right. Okay.
I think she's got another one booked in next month, haven't you? For Christmas. Need your Christmas haircut.
Say Christmas haircut.
Go on, dude. Oh. It's wonder you haven't gone and got your mate.
Where's Lola gone?
Yeah, well, I don't know. She's a kip somewhere, I should think. So, she won't be long.
Yeah, it's getting on.
I was going to say, she will be in at half past.
4:15.
She'll be casually coming through the door. It's like, oh, is it time?
Molly's gone off together.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, let's
Didn't
annoy
get to
him.
Normally Lola will sit by the door to start with as a little hint, and then as you say, it's like that thing.
Gets closer and closer.
Yes. Right, there's the tail. That's the props. They're going to be metally coloured. That one go in now. Right, I'm sort of just queuing myself up. I think tomorrow morning will be a case of getting this thing all painted.
Yeah.
What I'll do is get that all painted tomorrow flat. I think we'll be alright, we should be okay. We're not going to go massively overboard with it, but all going well. How's yours doing? Alright?
Yes, it's pretty much ready for a satin coat, I think. And then I can deco and then do what I need to do. I have to give it a winter whitewash. Kind of tempted. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What I might do. But yeah, it's pretty much together and painted, so it's like.
Very nice. What the decals like for it?
To be honest, they don't look awful.
I say the decals look fine. The carrier paper, is that just yellow? Because I've had it before
Yes,
where it's just yellow paper and it makes them look really bad.
Yeah, no, it's just yellow paper. It's not gone yellow. It's just yellow paper. So. To be honest, I've never had any real hassle with old esky decals. I think they're pretty good.
This is the thing that Ethan.
There you go.
Yes, I think you should still do that, Andy.
ZV models. If I get this finished, possibly tomorrow morning, I might even start it. It don't look that bad. And I get clear, get windows with mine.
There you go. At least you ain't got met windscreens and side windows. You're Googling. You can see what you're Googling.
It should be. Sorry, we need a dash, I think, in there.
And that's the.
That's nice. That is.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry, they're saying the legs are on back to front. It's not, Neil, they are. The big legs go on the front, look. Little legs at the back. This is the NTM6.
Shin guards.
It's like they call it the gorilla version. It's a different beast. Beastie.
Yeah.
So, yes. How much you pay for that one? £26 there.
How much?
26.
Oh, it's less than that.
I was going to say, it seems expensive there.
Oh,
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, it's paid less than that, thankfully. Don't they do a bigger one?
Don't think they do, you know. I've got the bigger one upstairs. I've got the 144 one, which is the Revell one, which is this one. I've got that one upstairs.
Yeah.
But it's no way as detailed as that one is.
That's like a click and play one, isn't it?
It is. That's what it was. It was just a click and play one that I did. But yeah, there you go. That's a picture of the real thing. Get it go full size. There it is. It's a beast.
It is. Cool looking thing.
I think
That's it. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, I say it's nice to see the sort of modern take on it as what it would be. And if you noticed, obviously Mandalorian, it's that way as well. everything's like a newer version of what the old ones were, because obviously with the time gap.
Yeah.
See, that wouldn't be
Yeah, a bit of a dry brush and a wash and that'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm thinking. Right, if we just go in here, see if we've got any finishers, any completers, because they'll start to come through soon. No, I tell you what, I've never known a year where we've got the Saturday afternoon and no one's finished one yet. Do I count? Done. Finished.
No, that's not finished. No.
I got to weather it yet.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, you normally get at least one, don't you, that's finished by now. But yeah, everybody's taking the time and enjoying it.
This is it. This is true. Right, shall we have a bit of a flash through some of these? Because we've got quite a few to get through. Okay, so this is the Trop from Clive doing Spitfire. Bit of filler going in. Excuse me. Down into there. In fact, quite a bit of filler by the looks of it. Oh, look, he's done a far better job of his pilot figure, apart from his pilot no legs.
Douglas Bader.
Yeah, both legs, you know. Jesus. So, very nice though. Far, far better than mine. And you've got his exhausts, looking good. You've got the clear parts. So again, nice that you get the one piece. And obviously you get the multi-piece one as well, if you want to do it open or closed.
I think it's safe to say that's going to be Nathan's kit of the year.
Yes.
John's going to do the mosquito.
Might be Airfix.
It's going to be Airfix, are they? Going to be manufacturer of the year.
It's for them too.
So there we go. The old Azores blue.
Is that the attacker one?
Yes.
I think that
028.
looks right. You were on about it looks a bit purple.
No. Again, we spoke about this. When you put the stone colour with it, it makes it look a lot better. When you just see it on its own, it looks too blue or too purpley. But when you put the stone colour, it sort of neutralises it a bit. So I really wouldn't read too much into it at the moment. It's one of those weird colours that actually it just looks right when you put another colour next to it. But when it's just all one, it's very hard to see it.
I did repaint mine just to peer pressure, but...
Is that because every time we saw it, was like, are we sure about that colour?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't we do that with all your builds?
Yeah, we do. Because he bites, even though there's nothing wrong with it in the first place.
Right, I'm just going to mute myself just to clean the airbrush out, so I'm back in a minute.
All right, okay. Okay, so good job on that one. Coming together very nicely. It'd be nice to see the colours come onto that one. We got an X-Wing here. There we go. Oh, look at that review. That's a nice pack. That's a proper way to spray. Sat out on the veranda with a gorgeous view. Very nice indeed. That's it. Colour going on. Got some decals. Going to be making up a bit of a whiffery job, I think. The old rattle cans. Good job.
Where does he live?
Australia, I think.
Because that was looked very nice.
It was very, very nice. Hold on a minute. Who's killing what? Oh no, you got that. I'll let you off. Sorry. Wow, that's come along well. That's the Whirlwind's got the decals on.
It is for a 1958 kit.
See? Just goes to show.
Does.
That's looking really nice, that is actually. Cool job.
Scrubbed up nice, hasn't it?
Scrubbed up very nicely, that one.
Yeah, well done.
Right, okay, so if we go back up here, then we'll try and go down. So Peter's working on the V2 on the launcher. Vengeance Weapon 2. Very nice.
Full mass job, wasn't it?
Well, it depends which one he's doing, which either way is not exactly straightforward. Oh, you get a figure. I say you get a figure. Is that a bit of sprue or an arm?
Sprue.
Oh yeah, it's a sprue to his arm. Yeah, sorry, I'll get it now. Wow, that's a coat.
I take it his hands in his pocket, is it?
I don't know what he's doing. He's either that got some fingers missing.
All right, sorry. No, I'm looking at it the other way around. What's he holding?
I don't know. He's definitely doing something with this, isn't he?
I think that's supposed to be a cigarette.
Oh right, okay. Well, that's politically correct these days, isn't it? He's having a fag.
He's having a fag, yeah. Having a cigarette.
Yeah, stood next to a rocket. Is it full of
Well,
tea
you know, health
stall?
and safety back then, not quite what it knows it.
Yeah, he's at a weapons launch having a fag. Okay, the bomb trolley. Oh, look, I don't know why I keep saying that. I'll get rid of that. Oh, look, we have a bomb. Bomb's done. Nice tall boy.
Bomb. That looks good, doesn't
It
it?
does look good, actually, doesn't it? Very nice.
Yeah, very good.
Very cool. The bomb is in. Very good. Excellent job. Nice to see that one doing. Right, where were we? We've done that. We did the whirlwind. African bill we've done. Right, okay.
How's our machine Krieger going on?
Machine Krieger. Oh, look.
Ooh, interior bit.
Is that the cockpit?
The cockpit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, seats in. Looks comfy. Where's his legs go?
out in front of him.
Do they just stick out the front? Looking good. Coming together very, very nicely. See, he's got hoses as well, Andy. It's all right, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the other one's turned up. Right, Lola, how's it going, mate? Right, okay. Turkey shoot build 2. Follow me. Oh, look, hold on. Stuart's doing the Jeep, but he's all right. He's got the decal kit for it. He has a plan. Oh, look, so it's a rag top.
It is.
Ooh. I didn't know they'd done that kit. So I take it it's an easy kit, is it? So you get the paints with it?
Don't know, to be honest. Starter set, is it? It's a little starter kit.
So you don't see those over here, do you? The starter sets. Well, not very often.
Oh no, I think you can get them. It's just
Yeah, you just don't see them normally, do you?
no.
Cool. Look, we're going to have a fleet of follow-me's. Hello, sailor. Right, we've got the high-end. Where's the high-end? High-end? Any more on the high-end? Where's the high-end just jumped? Oh, no, I think we're where we were last time with that one. Okay. We got the gun. Gun coming together. There we go. Legs. Metal barrel. Nice.
Oh look, nice scrapers.
Yes, excellent scrapers.
Good choice. And sanding stick, look.
Yes.
Product placement.
Product placement. Bonus points for that. Nice with the metal barrel, isn't it?
Yes.
So,
yeah.
very nice indeed. Cool job with that one. And turkey shoot. All right, this is the thingy one, the Beechcraft.
Yeah.
In the is that the Navy markings? It is, isn't it? Royal Navy markings.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says Royal Navy there. There's a clue.
Does that give it away?
It does a bit. There it is. With mood lighting.
Come together okay then.
It is actually, looks right, isn't it? Very nice. From our sister company. What else we got? Vintage. This was the Hadley Page. There's another one that make great wacky racers, couldn't it? Could do a lot with that.
Yeah.
I think you could put, like, you know, a JCB bucket on the front. Wow, that's a jig and a half getting that all lined up, isn't it?
That got something to get it square.
Yeah. Looking the part though, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, it's quite big, even in that scale then.
It's a big aircraft and
It's still a lump, yeah.
is there actually any still around in any museums? Does anybody know?
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Just wondering if perhaps in the States they might have had one, I don't know. Because what was it, Imperial Airways, wasn't it, originally?
Don't know.
Somebody's going to tell me in chat if there is one or anything left of
Before
one.
my time.
Well, it's before a lot of people's time, because like the 20s and 30s, weren't they?
Come on, what's going on? Slowly. Here we go. Oh, no. Right, okay. Very nice. Nice to see the old kits coming together, especially doing them for a fun weekend build as well.
Yeah.
What have we got? Harrier. Oh, it's the old Harrier. Wow, it's the old Hasegawa 72nd one, look.
Is that actually their kit or is that somebody else's?
I don't know.
I think it's actually theirs, isn't it?
Jesus.
But early.
Very early.
Again, good choice for this weekend. That.
Yes, it's nice to see the the not shake and bake kits. He says doing a Tamiya kit.
Vintage classics.
Vintage classics. Yes. Turkey shaped 3-inch gun, Handy Page, Sea Harriet, Spitfire. The fuel. Oh, don't look what we've got anymore. Just got the. Oh dear, is that pushed in? You might want to retrieve that. Looking good. Looking very nice on there. And I think we're not getting any further forward here. Oh wow.
No.
There we go, we've got a Roadster.
Hot rod.
Nice. There we go. Easy off oven cleaner.
That's what you need.
There
Get
you
the
go.
throat stripped.
Get it stripped off.
That's better.
Yeah, I was going to say that was.
Do it yourself. It's nice.
Unless you've got a the Molotov pen, because that we can just touch him where you've been. So, but no, very
I don't
nice.
know. Even though I do think the plating does look a bit false.
Yeah, it looks plastic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looking good. That all cleaned up, ready to go. Good job.
Yeah, that's cool.
Be nice to see that one coming together.
Yeah, that's a shame. But the HP, you only paid 42. None of them at all.
None of them exist. Oh, right, that's a shame.
Nothing left, all scrapped, all lost, and none in any museums. It's a shame that.
V2 stand. Oh look, there you go. It's Mr. Hitler. Or is that his shadow? He's in his little tank. Here's the V2. I don't think you need as much lead. In fact, why do you need lead for? Is that just to stop it from toppling over? Perhaps put a bit at the bottom. I don't know. Do you need lead in that? Putting lead at the bottom of the rocket to make sure it doesn't tip over easy. Okay, fair enough. Fair play.
Making it into a weeble.
Ooh, riveting. Nice.
Cool.
Look at that. There you go, look. That's actually quite large, isn't it?
Yes.
It'd be right when he's got his hat on.
Is that originally a dragon kit?
Don't know. 35th. Yeah, it makes you wonder.
I think it's originally a dragon kit.
Yeah. It looks dragon-esque, let's face it.
Yeah.
Early
They
dragon.
do like rockets.
Yeah. Cool, very good. Right, okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Got to find my way around in here because it's all moving a little bit. Right, 4GT. We haven't seen that one yet. There we go. Cars coming together. Oh, we're getting ready with the old striping.
Go faster stripes are going on.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine and they had a, what was it? How was it? Oh, God. Anyway, it was just the plastic stripes that they put on. And they charge you something like it was another 700 quid to have all the graphics on it. And within 2 years, they were all peeling off.
What, for vinyl stickers?
Yeah, literally, is what it was. But they were all peeling off, and the garage refused to do it under warranty because they said it was under wear and tear. It was like,
Right.
you're having a giraffe at that point.
That sounds a bit harsh.
I thought it was absolutely diabolical when they charged that amount. That turned out lovely, though. Look at that.
And they're in line. Well
Yes.
done. Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool, doesn't it?
Very good.
That's a nice coat of clear on that. And
Yeah. I do like that
Grey
colour
silver.
as well. That's a nice grey. Yeah, the metallic grey silver.
I say gunmetal-y grey's just worth it.
I was going to say, it's very similar to my car in that colour, which I haven't now washed it for, well, ever. And it's absolutely hanging, but it still looks all right for 20 feet. It's a good colour for hiding the dirt. I know you're there, dude. You got to wait. You got half hour yet. Right. Okay. Where were we? Because we were moving around all over the place. Right. Spartan Games.
X-Wing. We've not seen the X-Wing.
All right. Hold on. We'll go back over there. This is that Spartan one. Halo.
Oh, the spaceshipy thing.
Yep. There you go. Just needs a bit of after the primer clean up. Be all right. Here we go. It's coming together.
Oh, that is an interesting thing. That
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting.
See, look, and I've got my backup plan, which I wasn't going to mention. It was to do the Battlestar Galactica.
What, 148 one?
Not quite. No, this is the 1 billionth one or whatever it is. But I've got the Mobius. I've got them both here, and I did think about doing that for if the Spartan ship doesn't turn up.
God, we've got to do the crazy quest,
Yes.
even if it's a day before Christmas.
Oh right, is that my little thing on there? Okay, so this is. Oh yeah, we did see this one. I think you were off doing something. This is the one with the nice view.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, it's the one where it's a lovely view outside, isn't it? What is it? The Bandai one, is it?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Right, Machine Krieger, Turkey Shoot 1, Trot, Mustang, MiG. Okay. Okay, no more on the MiG. Don't think you got any more.
Got quite far with it.
Yeah, no, it's coming together nice. Oh, first forum build from Vincent. Nice job. We got the female. Is that the Mark? Which one's that? That's the Mark IV female, is it?
Mark 4 in it.
I don't know. Pass. Okay, be nice to see that one. Good luck with that one, Vincent. What else have we got? Let's just see if you got any further with this one.
I'm surprised Krista's not finished.
Oh, mind you, he has got a lot of work. We'll let him off of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mind you, track's looking good. Going down there. Look, that'll take me a week just to paint that lot.
It would.
Doing all the ballast.
It'd take me a week to decide to do it. Get the motivation.
Yeah. Very good. Excellent. Coming along. He's going to have that done by the time we come in the morning. Yes. Okay. Right. And I don't overclick. What have we got? Zvezda, Hawker Hurricane. That's the one we were talking about, wasn't it?
Is that the other one?
That's the one, isn't it? The one Nathan did, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Very nice indeed. Oh God, now I've gone too far. Oh. Right, we're into that.
Getting a bit trigger happy there.
Sorry, getting carried away. Getting excited. Okay.
How's the Kubel going on?
Kubel wagon. Oh, yeah. Going in. Getting the aluminium on. Shovel. Nice bit of masking. Seats are doing good. Got the mirrors on. Wheels. See, won't take long. Come together, looking very, very nice. Where were we? So that was a Kubel wagon. Humber? Nope, no more in the Humber. Gone quiet on that one. Panzer Classic? No more on that one either. Right, okay, I think we're up to date on there then. No, we're
up to date.
I think we're up to date. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Where are we? There we go. There they are. So when I say we're up to date, I've now been joined by my live studio audience who clearly think it's now getting near that time. You literally got half hour.
25 minutes.
Will you be fine to hold on just 5 minutes? And the other one's there as well. So I'm going to get stared at with my live studio audience. Thanks, kids. Right, down you get. Go and find a bone or a chew or something, or you're just going to sit there and stare at me. Not off-putting at all. Good job. But no, well done to everybody. All doing fantastic. If we have a quick flick round, should we have a look at this? Hold on, let's just see how this came out.
Who's Team Merlin?
Who?
Russell's put up in our chat. Apparently, Team Merlin are building a replica of an HP 42. Who are Team Merlin? Because that'll be cool.
Do we need a visit? We can go on a visit.
Yeah, can we blag a visit?
Can we blag a visit? Okay, so this is how I've been getting on. Obviously, we are into, just got the primer on, really happy. You know, to be honest, this kit is an absolutely brilliant kit. There's no real problems with it. So all we're going to do, obviously grey underneath, we're going to go with the olive drab on top. We are going to have to do a little bit of red around the front end. We're going to do the spinner and the bits and pieces to it like that, but that's all going to look nice. So we'll get the paint work on that tomorrow. So that's that guy. And then hopefully he's dry to touch. He is, here he is. He's dry now. So tomorrow what we'll do, we'll probably give him a dry brush first. Just do some highlights and lowlights and shadow lights and all the rest of the lights. And then we'll give him a wash. And that's pretty much all he'll really need. We might pick out a couple of little details. But yeah, again, it's that thing with Bandai. The level of detail is absolutely brilliant. And it goes together in 10 minutes.
Well, 15.
All right, 15.
But not bad.
I had to let the dog out for a pee.
Good point. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Thing is, though, you know what? Is it worth the money though if it's that fast?
Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it? Yeah. No, you do have a very fair point.
And how much did you say it was retail?
I don't know.
That one you found?
That one was 26 quid, which does seem a lot of money for that.
Did you get just one in the thing?
Watch Molly behind you, she's in the bin.
What she's trying to do is grab this. She's
Ah.
very partial to this, and now she's like, go on, throw it. No, we're not. That's what she's after, because she knows I keep it there and I pick it up when I'm not working, but yes. No, again, I think that is a very, very, very much a valid point. Obviously, if you're a collector or something else like that, if you was doing a mini diorama, because obviously I think you need about 4 of these, and then some, and all the rest of it, you could do a very nice diorama, this sort of cutting mat size with them and stuff, and it would probably be worth it. If it's... Sorry, she's now run off with my turkey hat. But yeah, if it was obviously just building it for a one-off, you think, well, I don't know. But then, because I'm just thinking, how much is the normal ATAT? The bigger one, the 144?
About 50, something like that now.
So say if you said 50 quid for the big one, which is what, 6 times the size? Because that thing's about this big, It's not massive still. It's not like my other thing over there. But if you want to talk about stupidly priced, that one I've got is the big one, which is the Revell box thing, which we worked out is a scale of around about...
150th, isn't it?
152nd, I think they call it, or something.
Or, 156.
And it's big, but it's ridiculous money, and it's literally about 10 parts that go together. That's got a higher part count than that thing,
You'd say that Revell one's really simplified, isn't it?
Really, I detailed it and we added plastic art to it and all the bits and pieces. But
talking of ATATs,
yes,
the Lego one's cheaper than it was.
Oh, is it dropped in price already?
Well, talking to Ian, the rep, yesterday, I didn't realise he's got a Lego space shuttle.
Right, yeah.
And we've got to just talk about Lego because I said about you and your, Star Wars, because he wants a Millennium Falcon, and then I mentioned about the ATAT.
Yeah.
And so we were Googling that. This is on the Lego thing, and it's 600 and something. Because didn't want it 1,000 quid when we
were. It was 980 when it was released. Yeah.
I don't know if it was a Black Friday deal or whatever, but it was 600 and something, which I know is still not cheap, but it's it's impressive.
It is very impressive. Yes.
But he'd prefer a Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
Or the Cantina.
Yes.
Have you not got a Cantina?
No.
No.
I haven't got any of the big ships, to be honest. I've got the Saturn V, and I've got the smaller Millennium Falcon in Lego. I've got that big U-wing thing upstairs and a couple of other bits, but... Are you just literally making mischief now?
Yeah.
That's what she does. For attention, she's now pulling boxes out and attacking the turkey. Her. She's running around with a turkey in her mouth. So yes, but I used to say, I think it's a great little kit. Is it worth the money? Yeah, don't know. It is very small. I think you're better off, to be honest, buying the kids version, the one we showed, for the same money, if not cheaper. Which is twice the size of that. It's about that big. I think it's about 144. So
is that 1144? Is it?
Hold on, I'll come.
I know the ATAT one is. I know the.
Hold on, I'll grab it.
The Bandai ATAT is 144. Still building pipework, Andy.
I'm trying to get it to. It has to go in and click into a little groove, which sounds easy, but it's not. But you've got to get all these the right way shaped round.
So these are just the Revell kids ones, and all this is add is a wash. Literally, just have the Flory Models Dark Dirt wash on it, and so yeah. Still works.
Oh yeah, it still works.
Lights and sounds. And then obviously this is... It shuts up. This is this one. So you can have it... perspective.
Ooh, yeah.
Forced perspective. This one's far away, Dougal. This... But yeah. So again, but the detail is nothing like this, because this is technically a play one. It's all posable and the bits and pieces, but yeah, you know, again, when you look at it, this has got no detail. This is a million times more detail than this thing, but yeah. Options. Sit down. So yes.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, isn't it? But to be honest with you, the Bandai one you can't get in this country anyway, so.
Oh right, okie dokie. Beggar.
It's not like, well, not like you should be able to get them, if that makes sense. It shouldn't be available, so.
Yeah.
I don't know what the price is in Japan for it. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Sorry. Alright. Greg says, right, he's off to buy lots of peer models. Good job.
Thank you.
Right, okay, so speaking of which, don't forget, obviously you've got 10% off, 15% off new models. We're waiting for Andy's to go in a minute.
Yeah.
Did we have a big thing off Gecko as well, Andy? Gecko's 15% off, isn't it?
Is it?
Should be.
10%. That one's on my list.
It may be 15% tomorrow for Gecko models then. Or at the end of this show. So
Yeah,
yes.
last hour tomorrow.
The last hour tomorrow. So anyway, that's all up there, ready to go. So obviously you can grab your stuff from there. Obviously our friends over if you're in the US or in North America in general, in Canada or anything, then obviously High Altitude Hobbies are your place to go. If you're in the EU, then obviously you've got Serious Models, because they're inside the EU, so you haven't got to worry about import duties and all that rubbish that go along with it as well. And obviously they're doing 10% on all the flooring model sanders and washes and things like that. So yes, good job. Excellent. And obviously it is off on the flooring model site as well over the weekend as well if you want to grab any of those. So yes, very nice.
We'll be having 15% off Gecko later.
15% off with the Gecko, very, very possibly. Daryl's off as well, unless he's gone already. He might have gone by now. Have a great weekend, everybody. No problem. Cheers, Daryl.
It's snowing.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
It's snowing. I don't know. I'll find out when I leave here.
Yeah, if you can't.
And go nowhere in a rear-wheel drive car that's rubbish in snow.
Yeah, your car would be great. You ought to put some weight in the boot of your car to hold it down a bit.
I'm more thinking, where's my blanket? It'll be a long evening.
He's been snowed in at the unit all night. That'd be funny.
I know I should get a sofa bed in here. Got a nightmare last year when it snowed. I couldn't blooming hardly get home.
Yes.
Yeah.
My commute's terrible.
Awful.
Those stairs in my slippers. So yeah.
Dangerous.
Dangerous it is.
It needs an health and safety check.
Hey, you got them on.
Hey. Ooh.
Oh, look, hold on. That's look. There he is.
He's doing the robot.
He is doing the robot. Oh, look, he's got 2 bits on his cod piece now.
Yeah. Looks very dark blue on camera, where it's more of a...
I tell you what he looks like. You know the bit in Toy Story?
Yes.
He looks like the evil robot, doesn't he?
He does,
Yes.
doesn't he? Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yeah, I'm your father.
Yeah, I'm your father, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's that called? What's he called, the character?
I can't remember what his name was now.
I've watched Toy Story for years.
Does it
Brilliant.
begin with Z?
Yeah,
Zorb.
Zorb. Yeah.
Zorb or something
like
in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're saying here that the Revelry box end of the Bandai, I wouldn't call it a Rebox, it's more like got a sticker on it, is 50 quid. Yeah, we used to have them in stock. Have we still got any? What have we got in Bandai in stock? Have we got anything?
Yeah, we should have. We've got A-Wings, white. Well, I don't know what sold today, so we did have walkers. We did have some walkers if there's any.
Look, it's a sneak peek.
My tyres are fine, thank you.
Oh, look, we have got an ATATs. Apparently we've got them in
ATAT.
stock.
There you go, ATATs in.
So we've got the
X-Wings.
ATATs. See, ours are cheaper. Ours are only $47.99. A-Wings, X-Wings, we got the Scout Walkers, TIEs are sold out unfortunately, so's the Snow Speeder, we got the mini Death Star and the Golf Ball as I call it.
Y-Wings.
Yeah, it's the B-Wing, we need to get the B-Wings back in, quite fancy the B-Wing.
Tell you what, I think we did have TIE Fighters, but they've obviously sold. Snow Speeders are hard to get again. The B-Wings, God knows when. Obviously, the big Millennium Falcon we are getting back in some point. But yeah, the B-Wings, because the B-Wing and was it the little Death Star and Star Destroyer was the same time they were out?
Yes,
the same time,
yeah, they came out, yeah.
But obviously that one's back in, but not the B-Wing yet. And I don't know. Shame really, because the B-Wings are nice.
I quite fancy doing the B-Wing, and then obviously by the time I thought, oh, I'll get one, they'd bloody sold out everywhere.
Yeah, you need to do one.
Yes.
But really, if you've seen The Mandalorian, there's something else you can build off that. I can't spoil it for anybody who hasn't, but there's something on there you can build. Yeah, I think it's coming back slowly but surely. So, but yeah, I don't know about the Snow Speeder anymore. I don't know if that's gone as well now. Well, on with Slave One.
Yeah.
So, don't know. We'll see.
So it's just a real shame that obviously Revell, I don't know if they've cherry picked or it's just what they've been offered by Bandai to do under license over here, but
yeah,
it's a shame. But highly recommend that if anybody wants to do one. Obviously, it's a full video build of it, but as I say, it's definitely worth the money. It does seem a lot of money at 350 quid, but that's cheaper when it was 407 at one point when it first was released.
Just while you're on that thing, if anybody's interested, put your name down on the wait list, because then we can know.
Pop your address in there, and it gives us an idea of how many to get.
But please do it if you're serious about wanting one or not. You know what I mean? Because it's not exactly cheap, but
no.
But yeah, hopefully we should have it back in soon. So
yes,
I don't think obviously before Christmas, unfortunately, but sometime next year it should be available again. And obviously you can watch Phil's build of it if you remember.
Yes, I have it here. It was one of my dream kits, and it only took me 2 years to get one. I had one, then we got them in and cheaper than it could actually cost me. So then I ended up flogging my other one. So it's like, oh my lord. But yes, we've got it down in here. And again, if you're into Star Wars and Bandai and all the rest of it that go with it, then it's like the best of both worlds. Because not only is it an amazing build, the way it goes together, it does come with all the lighting. It's fully detailed everywhere. And I did a bit of a thing, so you can see there where they nicked the parts from. So this is the back of an A6. So this is that bit there that they used for it. So that's how the real one was made, because Bandai actually went round and found all the original parts. Because most of them are Bandai kits, apparently. So, but yeah, it's a very, very interesting build, the way it all goes together. And you can look up all the interesting parts of what they have built from and all this different stuff, like suspension gear. This is all this. So
Tamiya parts on that.
Oh yeah, there is as well, but a lot of them were Bandai as well. Like it's an engine block in here, look, for whatever it was. And this, can you see what this is? Can you see it? A very famous Russian World War II tank.
Is it T-34?
Yeah, I think it's T-34. That's the entire rear plate, because that's the exhaust things off the back. Or is it the Stalin one? I don't know, whichever one it was. I don't know. But there's loads of it, because all of these parts down in here have all been identified by Bandai when they were doing all of this.
That's a Cooper off a...
Yeah, that one.
What's that off? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that off a Panther, isn't it?
Something like that.
So what did they do? The 72nd kits of the day?
I think so, yeah, yeah.
But were they? No, because they would have been bigger than that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it depends. They were using 72nd and 48 scale, and they were using all different scales of kits to make all of these up, weren't they? All the bits.
Yeah.
Because the ones on the side, which are these bits down in here, that's a gearbox and everything off of the Monogram Chevy.
Right.
So if you go, there's a couple of websites, if people are really interested in it, have a look, and they've identified every part and kit that was used for making up the Vulcan, and they point out which kit it was, the era, the kit number and everything with all the different parts. Yeah, so, you know, like these here, I think these are off the Pershing tank. It's the rear grills for it, whatever it was, and all things. It's quite an interesting read. You can go through it and it's got all the things for it, for all the various different parts. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. It's like spot the part. But Bandai, at the time when they were releasing it, they did lots of different things on here to show what they were and what armor kit and what things, because a lot of them were theirs. But yes, was fun, including the Decalin, of which there's lots. Wash on, wash off. Starship.
Can you do which versions can you do out of that box in?
This one here, you can just do the original, this is the Empire one, if I remember rightly.
Right,
So you can't do like the modern one with pose radar and all the rest of it, but you can on the smaller 144 scale one.
Yeah.
On the smaller kit that Bandai do, I think it's the 144 scale. You've got the different radar dishes and a couple of other bits on it, so you can change it to be the more modern version or the old one. So yes, there's me looking young and chuffed.
Can we still get them, Matt?
What?
No,
they're coming in next year.
Sure.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, that we're getting them next year, or our supplier is.
Shame that I got my wife one for the 50th.
Yeah, she would have loved that.
Put your name down on the wait
list. Put your name down on the list. We'll see what we can do.
She'll love it.
Look what you got, your love. It's what you've always wanted, the perfect grade. Good job. Right, okay. So if anybody's got any questions, anything you want to ask, or anything else, ask your questions now. And we can close down the show. So don't forget, we're going to be with you tomorrow from 10 o'clock in the morning until midday. So basically it's just the same as today. And as I say, I'm going to set myself a few little goals to try and get this on track so we get them all done and finished right the way through. As I say, I think we may have Nathan with us tomorrow, don't we?
Yeah,
and John.
And John.
Here of them are back.
Right, okay, so yeah, you've got the dynamic duo at back, like Batman and Robin from Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
They will be back.
My man's posing with the wrong finger.
Has he actually got flexible hands? Is he
got... No, you get different hands.
Oh right, okay.
That you can plug in to do different
Where's
things.
his weapons?
I haven't built them yet.
Oh. What's he got? Has he got a big gun? Has he got a bazooka?
He's got a great big shield thing that's got a Gatling gun attached to the bottom of it. That's also then has a sword that slides into the top of it.
Fair enough. Oh, here we go. Oh, right, okay. Big, isn't it?
Like that.
And he can use it as a walking stick.
Yeah.
It's a bloody big gun.
It is.
Bloody big gun. Yeah.
How long does Extreme Metals take to dry? Now, Matt will tell you on this.
I'd give it a good couple of days.
Yeah.
If not a bit longer.
The longer you can give it, the better. When I did the masking on mine, the B17, for all the walkways and everything else like that, I had a good couple of days going off before you go over it. Because as I said, it's more like, I know it's not, but it works very similar to an enamel. So it just takes a long time to properly go off. Once it's gone off, it's bulletproof. But if it's slightly soft still, you'll leave all types of problems.
Hey, enamel's the future.
Apparently.
Just saying.
Coming to a store near you. Matt, has the Hind Trumpeter come in at last?
Kind of.
Well, one of them's got his thumb up, and one of them saying kind of.
No,
Is it on a...
we've come in, but we've not had a full allocation.
Oh,
so
right,
it's
okay.
first
It's
come, first served.
as for Alan.
It has for Alan. He needs to pay then. Yeah,
Oh, right, okay. So don't panic. We have got yours then, Alan. It's in there.
So out of the, let's put this finger. It is out. Out of the ones that have I ordered, I've only got so many. So the rest are going to come at a later date, hopefully before Christmas. But you have been invoiced and they will be sent out on Monday. Who's paid? So I do apologise for those who are waiting. It's just a bit out of my hands because I got short shipped. Short shipped for my allocation, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so Alan, you should have had an invoice.
Which is seems to be the thing this year, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I must admit, if anyone says about COVID, how it's affected you, I know obviously a lot of people haven't had things, we've had things delayed, but one of the biggest things is short shipped. You don't get full allocations like you used to. It's like, sometimes you are literally scraping to fulfill orders, aren't we, for pre-orders and stuff like that, because, it's not come in as we was expecting.
Oh, Alan has paid for it anyway, so...
They get it, Alan.
It'll be out Monday then, Alan. You'll be all right.
It'll be out on Monday for everybody who's waiting. Or who's paid.
Isles has just sent you a PM, Andy, on the forum. So you're okay. Don't know why, I'm just passing on the message. Phil, have you changed something? And the video quality today is superb. Much better than previously. I'll tell you why that is. Twofold. One, there's only 3 of us on. So the system's probably not having to struggle quite as heavy as it does when we have 5 of us on or more. But also it's during the daytime and not of an evening. Of an evening, the internet really struggles. Just generally. I think it's just that thing. It's, it squeezes it and makes it better and all the rest of it. So when it's under pressure, it squeezes it even more. Because we are always sending, like here, we're currently at 1920, at 80 and a solid 60 frames, and it hasn't dropped. It hasn't dropped a frame or missed a beat for the entire thing. So it's never us. It's just how it gets to you at the end of the day. Teen says that he's making good progress on a Spitfire cockpit, 32nd, same kit as Phil is finishing. Oh, the Revel one, nice kit. And don't forget, they now do by Hobby 2000 do it as well. So if you can't get the Revel one, the early versions are available for like the Mark II. Is it the Mark 1? It is. Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 2A is done by Hobby 2000 now as well, which we've got in stock as well.
And don't forget they're on discount.
And they're on discount as well. They are in discount. So I could show you this.
New arrivals.
New arrivals. Yeah. There they are. They're all there. These are the new ones, the new 3. So yes, definitely good ones, good kits. I must admit, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So Teen is Dennis. So
right. Okay.
You'll be okay on that one. Right. Very good. Right. Well, if we are all done then for today, we will leave it right there, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you for all your orders and everything else like that as well. It's all much appreciated. I think all the mugs have gone. My phone went off a minute ago, which normally means the mugs have all gone, so I'll check on that. But if it's not, grab yourself a mug, because we were down to 10 at lunchtime that we had left. So, and then after that, that is it.
Can I just say, Scott, if you try again, there's no reason why it shouldn't come off. The code's there. If it doesn't, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll just knock you the 10% off manually. But it should. There's no reason why it shouldn't come off. It's all done by numbers, and the numbers in the thing, so it should come off.
Cool.
Yeah, just follow it through, and it should be there. So if not, I'll keep an eye out and I'll do it manually. And
don't forget, the 10% discount on all the stuff and the bits and pieces continues tomorrow as well. So you've still got plenty of time. Not a problem with that. Lovely.
Oh, and also there's a new special on Gecko models. There's now 15% off Gecko models.
Hot off the press, there's a brand new 15% off all Gecko models. So who knew?
By popular demand.
One job.
One job.
That's it. Right, I've got to go because I have 2 willing things here who are like, oh.
My curry is waiting.
He's worried. He's got to go before he gets snowed out. He won't be able to get home. He'll be stuck in the snow.
Wet and miserable, innit? So yes.
But no, massive thank you to everybody who joined us. Obviously, the Foray family, as always, you guys have been complete stars. Thank you very much for your kind feedback. Obviously, everybody to YouTube land as well. It's great to have you on board as well and talking to you guys. Don't forget, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to know when we do live stuff. And then, obviously, you can follow us along as we do on that one. So, we're off. We will see you 10 o'clock, bright and early tomorrow morning. So, until later, everybody, happy modelling. Take care.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.